Hey there, I'm Jenny the Seafoodie, and in this video we're going to talk about breakfast on the MSC Seashore. Before we get into that, check out these poached eggs. I love cutting into poached eggs and watching the yolk run out. It's like my favorite thing ever. So anyway, back to breakfast. A lot of people overlook the breakfast served in the main dining room, the MDR. On the MSC, most of the days there is a breakfast served. A lot of the items are the same as what you'll find in the buffet, like, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, ham, waffles, pancakes. But there are a few things that are special about the main dining room. First of all, you get served, and it is nice to have someone bring food to you on a plate, exactly the food that you ordered, and you can actually order your eggs how you want them. You can also get Belgian waffles, you can get poached eggs, you can get eggs benedict too. You can get some of the things from the kids menu, like the Nutella stuffed French toast, and I'm sure there's a few other things. Oh yeah, the hot chocolate that's only served in the main dining room at breakfast. It's really delicious. It is just Nestle, but I don't know, there's something special about having hot chocolate on a cruise ship. So let me jump over to this French toast. This is usually a stuffed French toast, and I have to say I liked it better as stuffed because the Nutella is warm and ooey and gooey. When it's served on the side like this, it's not ooey and gooey. It's just kind of ooey. It Can I laugh at my own jokes? One thing that I seem to always order are the eggs benedict. I love poached eggs, and MSC does a really good job of the poached eggs on the eggs benedict. The hollandaise is always, it's never broken. It's always like unbroken. I also get the tomato and mushrooms. I ordered this time the ham steak because I thought, well, let's see what their ham steak is like. And even the waiter kind of questioned, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah," because I was imagining an American ham steak as opposed to what you get on an eggs benedict. However, as you can see, ham steak is Canadian bacon is ham steak. So order wisely unless you want to get 4 pieces of ham. It was overkill. I should have not gotten them. But anyway, you live, you learn. And if you don't like getting food served to you, you're always welcome to go to the marketplace, which is on deck 16. This is the buffet. The buffet, usually at 6 o'clock in the morning when the buffet opens, there are a spattering of people, and then it gets busier and busier as the day unfolds. At around 7 or 7:30, the full buffet opens up for breakfast. At 6 o'clock, it's kind of like a limited buffet. So I've done a bunch of these videos about food in the buffet, and I'm going to kind of hit on some of the things that are new and different on this cruise, and you can catch up by watching other ones of my videos because it pretty much stays the same. I mean, there's like a million different kinds of eggs. There's sausage, there's bacon, there's more eggs, and there's cheese, and there's bread. Always, every time. But let's hit on some of the new things like this cottage cheese. I haven't seen cottage cheese on the buffet before. I quite liked it, and it has this cucumber and tomato drizzled with like maybe an oil or something kind of medley. It was quite nice. So yes, there are a lot of vegetarian, vegan options, and if you like nuts and berries, there are some nuts and some raisins. The milk options seem to have expanded on the Seashore. I see a lactose-free milk, soy milk, almond milk, dream milk, which I believe is rice milk, isn't it? But it's dream milk that you can have in addition to regular milk, like your chocolate milk, 1% fat-free, and regular milk. The cereals, the American cereals that they have are Frosted Flakes, Corn Flakes, and Fruit Loops. In the kids section, there are some other cereals, but we'll get into that in a second. So fruits, same as usual, just a nice sampling of different fruits. And they did change every day, and there were bananas and apples and pears and some other ones. I just didn't get a video of them. So one thing that's new on the MSC is this wellness corner. Now, they've always had yogurts and muesli, but now they've got this wellness corner. I noticed this on Princess, and it's now on MSC. They have a yogurt in addition. It was very sweet. It was kind of like a lassi, Very, very sweet. I'm not sure what fruit it was, but yeah, it was worth a try. We're going to touch on that quinoa and salmon dish in a second, but let's just move on. Yeah, lots of carbs on the buffet, from like hot cross buns to this pear, like a pear bun, pear roll. And what's new on this cruise are Pop-Tarts. I did not see the donuts. Last cruise I went on, donuts were out every single day. On this cruise, I see Pop-Tarts. I did see some donuts in the kids section, but not in the adult section. And it could be that I was just taking video too early and they came out later in the morning. It's possible. The Pop-Tarts are not made on the ship. They are boxed and brought into the ship. So I think that they actually are Pop-Tarts, not just toaster pastries. But okay, let's move on to something else that's new, is this Asian station. So they've got a chicken congee. Congee is a Chinese breakfast, like Asian breakfast. It's basically last night's rice that gets put in with water and cooked a little bit longer into a soup. They also had pork fried rice and a vegetable fried rice, and they have got hot plates there, so I guess they would scoop out the rice and then fry it up on the hot plate and add some vegetables and probably some other things if you wanted it. But I thought that was a really interesting addition. I like this move. It's all rice. I don't like that, but because Asian breakfasts are more than just rice. There's like fish and there's pickled vegetables, and but we're moving in the right direction, so we're happy, right? Let's just be happy for happy things. One other new thing I found were these quesadillas, the hash on tomato slices, and some kind of croquette. It was a croquette. These were also new. This was like a baked egg with asparagus and other vegetables. We'll look at that in a second. And then also were these egg McMuffins, or like an egg sandwich on an English muffin. Also new was this section with bagels. These bagels are good. They are really, really good. And I believe that they're made on the ship in-house. Sesame topped or plain bagels. That's what they have. There's also this entire bagel station. Let's wait till we get to that. Check out the bagels. So many bagels. All right, there are jams and jellies. I did notice that they don't have a lot of the self-serve jams and jellies and honeys like they usually do, but they did have these here, which look more like they're made using fresh fruit, which is nice. And capers, I love capers. Capers are it's a flower bud that's not opened. They're usually pickled and salty, and oh, they're so yummy with salmon, like this cured salmon. One of them is a smoked salmon, one is a beet cured salmon, and with other bagel toppings like cream cheese with chives, cream cheese with walnuts and raisins, and butter. And also at the bagel station are these cold cuts and cheese and salads, like egg salad and potato salad and chicken salad. You can make your own sandwich if you wanted to do it that way. Honestly, when people say that there aren't options and aren't vegetarian options, I just think that they haven't looked around the buffet well enough, because all I see are vegetables. I mean, of course, I see bread too. A lot of bread. All different kinds of bread, from rye bread to croissants to chocolate-filled pastries and muffins, and just so much, really. Here's what I chose on one day. I got that baked egg. I made a bagel with some cream cheese that I took down to I took that for later. Sometimes I like to eat a late lunch, and I like a bagel, and bagels are only available during the morning time. So let's look at this. What is this? This is quinoa with salmon on top with some nice spice on there, and it was really delicious. It was definitely a really good new option. If you like salmon, I mean, really that was kind of enough to eat for breakfast. I just needed to get a sample for this wonderful video, right? I don't eat all of this food, in case you're wondering. I am trying to lose weight, and so I get food, and yeah, I am trying to find a travel buddy who wants to eat the food after I've played with it. If anybody's interested in applying, you get lots of free food. I mean, it's free because you're on the cruise ship too, but All right, so going back to this egg here, I've got asparagus tips. There's corn. There's some different vegetables in there, and it was good. However, it was under the heat lamp a little bit too long, so the egg was probably more cooked than you would have wanted, but it is what it is. It was good. I like runny scrambled eggs, and these eggs are perfect. Absolutely perfect. But if that's not your jam, then there are so many other kinds of eggs on the buffet, from omelets that are pre-made and fried eggs to actually an omelet station. I didn't get over to it. My friend told me about it. He gets an omelet every single morning with ham and cheese and whatever else he is feeling like having. So you can get your eggs the way you want them. I just haven't seen poached at the buffet. If you want poached eggs, you're going to have to go to the main dining room. So also new were these, let's see, deviled eggs, mini quiche, and these ham wrapped pickles. The ham wrapped pickle was, I don't know. I don't like the pickle that was used on it, so I didn't quite care for it. These, I have a loss for words. Empanadas. Empanadas were so delicious. It had a pork filling that was kind of salty, but delicious. And these other buns, it was like a bun with like a few pieces of pears. I don't know. I didn't care for it. But let's talk about these biscuits. So September is actually National Biscuit Month. Yay. And I was super, super stoked to see on day 3 these biscuit sandwiches. They've got egg, cheese, bacon, and a delicious, delicious, delicious biscuit. Now I say that because for years now, MSC has been making these god-awful biscuits that are like rocks. And I would talk to the bread chefs and be like, please just go to Cracker Barrel. Please just go to Hardee's and see what Americans want for a biscuit. And somebody did. Somebody must have gone to Hardee's, because these were some very, very good biscuits. However, I do have some comments. I'm going to put them on another video that I'm going to do for National Biscuit Month. In short, they're overcooking the biscuits. So if MSC is watching this, stop overcooking it. You're doing such a great job. But anyway, back to the food on this cruise. So yeah, here's the sandwich. It's got a nice fried egg, cheese, bacon. Really, really was good. I took another one of these to eat for an afternoon snack. The empanadas, see, look at this. We've got this lovely filling. The pork filling, it was salty, like I said, but it was delicious. My main critique of MSC is, and this is my personal thing, is there's just too much bread. The bread is wonderful, but if you're trying to do low carb, MSC is just not fun, because everything just tastes so good and it's all so bready. Like here we've got this bun, and can you see the pear? Try to find the pear. I'll give you a minute. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's the pear? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it has like 2 or 3 little pieces of pear and all that bread. It just wasn't worth it. Sorry. I don't know what that sauce was either, that dressing. I don't know. I didn't really care for this, but to each their own. Maybe I saw other people getting seconds and thirds of this bun, so other people liked it. I don't have a problem with MSC's food. I actually have to be careful that I don't gain weight on MSC, because it all is so delicious. And I really do think that if you look hard enough, you're going to find something that you like. Oh, here are these little quiches. Yeah, these were cute. Again, like super bready, but yeah, these were cute. I liked them. And here's the pickle, and I think it also had like a cream cheese. The pickle, I like different kinds of pickles, so this wasn't really my jam. This, however, was my jam. All right, let's go to other things. So there is yogurt. Oh, this is the kids section. All right, yay for kids. So we've got these little plant potters filled with fruit and yogurt. And then they also, only kids are allowed in the kids section, but I did notice a lot of adults. Last time I went to the kids section, I got yelled at, and they were not yelling at people anymore. I don't know what's going on. I guess I could have gone to the kids section. Hey, look, they've got donuts. The kids, they give so much sugar to the kids. They have like cake pops and donuts and ham. That's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with milk. And then there's cereal. So here they've got Rice Krispies, Fruit Loops, corn flakes. I don't know what those are in the back. Chex. No, Chex is not cereal. And then it looks like what is that? Cocoa Pebbles, and then probably cornflakes in the back. And they've also got the peanut butter and the Nutella. And one special thing that they had that I didn't see in the adult section. Oh yeah, you can see all the things in the back too. They've got just regular breakfast foods. But we're coming up on it. They have Monte Cristo sandwiches in the kids section. Now they might have had it later on. Oh, and pancakes with banana. Like, how cool is that? They might have those things later on in the day in the breakfast. I just didn't see it when I was walking around. I almost grabbed one of the Monte Cristos. However, I didn't want to get yelled at, so I didn't. But how cool is that? Monte Cristos. They also need like a boysenberry sauce, and I didn't see a boysenberry sauce. I mean, if we're gonna get picky. But here's these. So these were the foods at the breakfast buffet when I was on the MSC Seashore in September 2024. And yeah, looks good, doesn't it? I'm Jenny, the Seafoodie, and can't wait to see you on the next cruise. Bye.